Have you ever felt more comfortable when expressing your own feelings, not in your own language or mother tongue, we can say, but instead in English? Well, I have, and it has changed the way I see language today. Hi, my name is Gaby, and I'm eager to convey about the vulnerability paradox in foreign language and cultures. You see, I used to think English was just another subject in school, which often treated as mere requirements to graduate, or simply as a tool to watch Hollywood movies without subtitles. Turns out, I was wrong. Everything shifted through a memory I'll never forget. It was the final night of my student exchange program in the heart of Japan, Tokyo. My friends and I were having light conversations, laughing and sharing stories, but as the night crept in, so did the emotional realization that this might be the last time for long years to come before we could possibly see each other again. And there I was, crying and hugging a close friend, pouring my heart out, not in Bahasa Indonesia, but in English. Why English? Because it softened my word, made my feelings feel less raw and less exposed. And honestly, I was surprised that I can even express myself so openly to them. It feels like I was finding the exact right words to express how I felt, let myself be heard and be known. Curious as I am, I asked myself, what is this sudden confidence? This is what psychologists call the foreign language effect, a phenomenon where people tend to feel more emotionally detached and safe when expressing personal emotions in a second language. According to a study by Costa et al. In 2014 from Universitas Pompeu Fabra in Spain, using a foreign language reduces emotional intensity and helps people feel more logical and at ease when discussing delicate subjects. For a long time, I was afraid to be vulnerable, afraid to express my true feelings and opinions. But that night, I realized something I never knew I needed before. The courage to be myself and to find the right words to convey it. I built real friendship, formed a deeper connection, and gained a better understanding of people from cultures so different than mine, all because we shared the same language to speak. It's English, and the beauty is, this doesn't just happen to me, it's global. Today, English connects over 1.46 billion people all around the world, whether in schools, international collaborations, or even in vulnerable late-night talks like mine. But how? How can a simple thing such as language be able to do just that? Because language isn't just a tool, it carries the essence of a culture. It reflects how people think, feel, and connect. As Lev Vygotsky once said, language shapes our thoughts and interactions, making it the very foundation of how we experience the world. Of course, we must never forget where we come from. Our mother tongue is like the roots of a tree, keeping it strong in storms, through and through. But trees are meant to grow, and so should we. Learning a new language doesn't mean letting go of your identity, it means expanding it. Learning a new language is like acquiring a new soul, a new lens through which you experience reality with. It allows you to understand why people from different cultures think and act the way they do. So, if you ever feel hesitant about learning English or doubted whether it could truly make a difference in your life, remember this. Every word you learn, every sentence you speak is a step towards something greater. Whether it's building friendships, joining global discussions, or simply finding the courage to express yourself, language has the power to change your world. As Nelson Mandela once said, if you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. But sometimes a shared language like English can do both. It connects minds and hearts. And most importantly, being vulnerable in a second language doesn't make you weaker. It makes you stronger. Because when we open up, we connect. And isn't that what language is all about? Not just as students or professionals, but as human beings who long to be understood.